Hi Earth Signs, it's Kim, and today I have a pick a card reading just for you. This reading is about the upcoming month of September, so it's going to be a monthly general reading. So if you have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, then this pick a card reading is for you. So you have 3 stacks that you can choose from. 1, 2, 3. The first stack has this carnelian stone, if that will help you choose. The second stack has, I believe, yellow jade, although I'm not sure, but it is for the solar plexus chakra, and the first one is for the sacral chakra. And then the third stack has lapis lazuli, which is for the throat chakra. So you can go ahead and choose which stack calls out to you the most, 1, 2, and 3. And if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. I just want to say a couple things before we get started. One is that I'm having a special today for the 1 question email reading delivered between 1 to 2 days. It's going to be $10 just for today because I realized I just reached 5,000 followers, so that's great. Hello everybody, hello new subscribers. My name is Kim and I'm so excited to have you here with me. So yeah, I'm excited for this journey that we are to embark on together. Anyways, enough of that cheesy stuff. I hope you picked the stack by now and we can get started. Alright, so if you picked the red stone for the sacral chakra, carnelian, your messages for September and in regards to September are the whip and the bear. Could have something to do with self-employment, desires for self-employment. It could be in regards to a troublesome boss or situation with boss at work. Just an authority figure is what the bear represents. For your tarot cards, you have Ace of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a situation that is making you feel bad in general. So we'll see why that is. You have also this Rebel deck card, and I have to warn you guys, this Rebel deck card has profanities on it, and I do read them out loud. So if you're sensitive to profanities, I'm sorry. This is your warning. I'm going to be reading them. So for your Rebel deck card, it says, it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. And then the back says, you are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Yeah, I'm guilty of this. This is a great realization to have, to realize that you're responsible for your life. It's an awesome feeling. So yeah, the message is a little blunt, but I feel like a lot of you guys can benefit from really conceptualizing that anybody in your circumstances that are making you unhappy is still in your control. Like, you don't have to entertain them, or you don't have to entertain that situation. So from the Art of Love Tarot, you have the 9 of Hearts, Stability, which is the 9 of Cups in the original tarot, and it's about wish fulfillment. Yeah, this is one of my newer decks, Art of Love Tarot, and you have stability here. So yeah, some of you guys are dealing with a situation at work. You have the 8 of Trees, Skill. Again, some of you guys are dealing with a situation at work. Yeah, could have just had some drama at work happen. So if this is resonating with you, then stick around. If not, stick around, because you might find that I am able to channel other messages for your specific situation. However, if it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another stack. I usually recommend watching readings as your sun sign or your moon sign. I feel like those are the things that are, at least for me, what I really connect with. Alright, so for your Goddess Guidance Oracle, you have Rhiannon, Sorceress, and it says, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. interesting because Ace of Swords is about clear intentions and clarity. So some of you guys pick and stack one. September is all about figuring out what it is that you really want out of a certain situation, or what it is that you want out of life, and realizing that you have the power to create those desires and make them into a reality. Because it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. It's your responsibility. It's not your parents' fault that you're here. It's not your boyfriend's fault. It's not your ex-boyfriend's fault. It's your fault. It's your choices that have created this current reality for you, and that's okay. We all make wrong decisions, or bad decisions rather. For your numerology deck, you have music, and for your wisdom of the oracle, you have loyal heart. Interesting. So some of you guys could be dealing with this situation regarding music. You could be in the music industry, so interesting. Some of you guys could be disappointed because you haven't reached success in the music industry, but again, it's no one else's fault but your own. Like, are you really working on your skill and honing your skill? If this is your passion, with the 8 of Trees here, it says work on it. Continue to practice, continue to refine your skills, and just improve, focus. You know, this is what the 8 of Trees and 8 of Pentacles is about. Loyal heart, interesting, because 35 is 8, so you have 2 8s here. I feel like some of you guys are just experiencing disappointment in yourself, or disappointment in a relationship potentially, and you know, music could help you heal. Maybe you haven't listened to music, and this is telling you music has incredible healing powers. It'll help you on your path, given that you listen to the right music. You want to listen to music that calms your soul and inspires you, as opposed to makes you feel like a chaotic being. Loyal heart. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could just be disappointed too with a connection that you have. And perhaps you're blaming people for how you're feeling with the 5 of Cups here. But it's really your fault, because you're focusing on the spilled cups here, not realizing that there's 2 more cups that are full and upright and completely undamaged. So, you know, Ace of Swords says change your focus. Focus on the things that you do have. Focus on the good things, and focus on the things that you have control of. You know, September, for those who pick stack 1, is about taking the reins, taking the bull by its horns, and just dictating your life the way that you want it to go, as opposed to feeling like your life is in the control of others, or is at the mercy of others. Could be about a boss, or even a parent. You just feel like someone who is an authority figure to you is just beating you down, or like making you feel depressed or bad, or making you feel low. But even then, like, if someone is doing that to you, it's still your responsibility to not allow them. So I think some of you guys are dealing with or like some of you guys need to just put your foot down and realize that you don't have to continue allowing the treatment of whatever this bear represents to you. Some of you guys are frustrated with a business, quite possibly. But you have 9 of stability here, so you still have hope for the situation. You still have that it will turn out well for you. I don't know if I said 9 of stability, but it's actually the 9 of Hearts, which is the 9 of Cups. So you're still hopeful about the positive outcome. It's just like, I think right now, you're too into your own energy and you're focusing on your spilled cups. So September, you know, I think you're going to start to realize that you know, it is your responsibility to change your thinking and to shift your reality into a better one, into something more favorable to you. So yeah, I hope that you like that reading, and I hope it helped you out in your situation right now for those who picked stack 1. Thank you again for watching. If you have any suggestions for me below, if you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you pick stack 2, the the solar plexus stone, your messages are: so you have the fish and the snake. Interesting. Could be just a bad business partner, quite possibly. Someone that you're not supposed to trust, or someone that you can't trust, but we'll see why that is. Death and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys need to cut off some connections or put an end to a situation. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. For your Rebel deck, this deck does have profanities, so I'm sorry if you're uncomfortable with that, but I will say it. It says, fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck. You need pure people around you. That's so funny. I like this one. Yeah. Okay, so interesting. You have the King of Hearts, healer. You could be dealing with a water sign. Interesting. You also have the Queen of Angels, visionary. The Queen of Angels is the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And the water sign for the King of Hearts, which is the King of Cups, is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Goddess Guidance Oracle, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. You also have 88 abundance, a manifestation card. Interesting. And 23 peace. I actually want to double check on the fish card for the Lenormand, because you got the fish and the snake. I know a little bit about it. I'm not too familiar with the fish. So crazy. I barely get the fish. Like, the whole deck I'm familiar with, but not the fish, I guess. Interesting. So the fish is about abundance, addiction, entrepreneur, fertility, finances, flowing, money, prosperity, and water. So you could be dealing with a water sign, because you have Death here, Scorpio card, and you also have the King of Hearts, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces, because the fish is Pisces, right? So this person could be a snake, could be deceptive, somebody not to be trusted. Because yes, in the Lenormand deck, the snake does have a negative connotation, although I don't really feel like that should be what the snake is looked as, rather. Because, you know, in ancient mythology and just ancient culture, the snake wasn't always deceptive. Sometimes the snake was considered to be wise, and you know, it was just recently, or not recently, but I think for some reason people just associated the snake with deception and deceit and a bad person. But I just wanted to make it clear that that's not what the snake is always all about in terms of our ancient history. But, you know, for the sake of the cards that came up with us, or for us today, or for you rather, sorry, let's just consider that someone could possibly be deceptive or manipulative and not have the best intentions for you in regards to this situation. It could be about work, it could be about finances, it could be about some sort of business situation that you're involved in, or maybe you're starting a company and you're working with somebody. You know, keep in mind that some people are not to be trusted, so be aware of that. Because you also have this Rebel deck card of fuck, shit is about to be real. You need your people around you, so yeah, you need to just realize who's who and who's there for you and who's got the best intentions for you. But you know what? I think your messages, don't worry. Like, even if you're getting like scary messages right now, like, oh, what? Shit is about to get real. What's going to happen? You've got abundance here. You've got infinite supply and you've got peace. So you'll be fine. You've got great cards here, positive cards for September. I think it might be a test to you. You might possibly experience a testing situation. But as long as you're grounded and you believe in yourself, you stay focused on your goal, you'll be fine. And I'm sorry, I have to mention this, but if somebody in your family is sick, then you might want to just spend extra time with them. Like if your grandparent is in the hospital or something, you might want to spend time with them, because it's possible that their time is limited, and you just want to be able to be there for them in this time. But that's not to say like, oh my god, someone's going to pass away or whatever. Like I said, I don't like to read negative things because I don't feel comfortable in doing that. I don't want to scare anybody with these readings. I want to give people hope and I want to make people feel good. So I'm honest and I'm truthful when I say that some of you guys might be dealing with a sick family member who is very important to you. So, with the Death and Ten of Pentacles here, if you can see in this card, there's an old man sitting there. He's basically the patriarch of the family. So I'm getting like someone here has a sick grandparent or a sick elderly person that is important to them. It's just spend time with them, because time is limited. Like death is a natural thing, unfortunately, but it happens and we have to deal with it. So it's just a potential thing. Don't worry about it too much. I think the message to take from that is to spend more time with them and to show them that you appreciate them and you care about them. Because look at this, beautiful peace. So everything's gonna be okay. You've got abundance and infinite supply. So no matter what happens, whatever this might mean for you in September, it doesn't even have to be September. Like this card could just mean that things are happening for you at a fast pace and significant things are happening for you. This sort of movement is starting to happen in September. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in September. Although I feel like, that energy is being introduced to you in September at the very least. But, just stay grounded in the fact and the truth of having abundance and peace in your life, regardless of any testing situations or testing people with the snake here. I feel like that's separated though. Like I'm not saying with the fish and the snake here that the person who's gonna potentially get sick or is sick is a snake. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you might be dealing with this and you might be dealing with this, but just know that, you've got abundance here. So these are great cards. You've got potential for beauty in your life. You just, of course, like everyone, might be experiencing obstacles. So keep that in mind. Again, could be dealing with an air sign, a lady air sign, or a man a man water sign, although it doesn't have to matter with the genders. Yeah, I'm feeling like this time could just be a time of vulnerability for you, but also clear thinking and higher understanding. So yeah, definitely be grounded in September. Understand that if you do go through hard times, you'll be fine. The universe has your back. You have peace, infinite supply, abundance here. Just keep in mind that, you know, not everybody can be trusted, so be aware of that. Queen of Angels says be aware of that. But don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Just be smart vulnerable, you know what I mean? Like, don't be so naive and so open to everybody. Although if that's what your path is, by all means. I'm just saying that it's important to be vulnerable, but know that sometimes people are just not who we want them to be. So yeah, I hope that you like this reading. I hope that you got clarity from it, or it gave you insight. I hope it helped you in some way. If not, feel free to pick another stack. If it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe it's not for you. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to rate the video. Whatever you feel like rating it as, I welcome it. You know, it's your truth. So it would just give me an indication of the videos that you like and the videos that you don't like, or whatever. Your insight is greatly appreciated. If you pick stack 3, the lapis lazuli stone, your messages are the moon and the gentleman. Interesting. The 6 of cups and the king of swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra from your past. And this person could be recognizing you, recognizing your worth or your value, or you could be recognizing theirs. So potential reconnection or communication with a person represented by the King of Swords. Stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. For your rebel deck. And then you also have 4 of trees, growth. In the traditional tarot, this is the hoarding card. This is the 4 of pentacles. So this is when the guy is like grabbing his coins and like he's afraid somebody might take it from them. So I feel like this 4 of trees in this deck is saying let go of that. You also have green Terra. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So yeah, if you have a question that you need help with, it's perfect. I have a special going on, $10 for one question, delivered to you within 1 to 2 days by email. Start delegating. You also have completion, 9, and higher power, 4. Wow. 4. You have higher power and the 4 of trees. I actually never got this card yet, so I really appreciate getting this card. It just makes me really happy. Whatever it is that you're going through and whatever it is that you're obsessing about, or whoever you're obsessing about, whether it is this air sign from your past, you're gonna need to let them go. With the 4 of trees here, let them go. Stop obsessing, because you have the universe behind you, supporting you and guiding you, and you know you're going to reach the next level of your life with this completion card. If you have any friends that you want to talk to, ask them for advice. If you're lucky enough to have a relationship with your mom, talk to your mom about it, or your dad. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with somebody or a love situation that you're unsure of, but you feel very significant for this person, or you have very significant feelings for this person. And I think you were holding on to this person very tightly, not realizing that, they have their own lives and they have their own freedom. And I feel like you might have wanted to just, keep them within your reach. Some of you guys could be dealing with a relationship that ended recently where you were probably clingy, And I think some of you guys might feel shame or guilt for that. But it's okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Higher power is here with you, helping you out. The higher power and our Creator forgives you for whatever it is that you feel ashamed of. So yeah, for September, you could possibly be reconnecting or having some sort of communication or message in regards to this person of interest to you. So you might be receiving news about them. Yeah, like I'm getting a strong sense that some of you guys are dealing with a recent breakup. And you're at the point of like you're still focusing on that person, like you're wondering what they're doing, who they're talking to, all of these things. And September is just time for you to grow out of that. It's time for you to let go a little bit, pull back a little bit, and to ease your grip on this connection a little bit, because you are being guided by the universe. And it's just the thing that you had to go through. You had to experience this loss, or you have to be separated in the moment, but know that it's coming to an end because you have completion. For some of you, it's different. This end is different. It could be reunion for some of you, but for some of you, it could just be completely separating from this person and finding something better for you. So yeah, I'm not getting a sense of coming together or anything like this in regards to the future. I'm just getting sort of the energies that you're putting out there, the energies that you need to work on in yourself to feel more at ease with who you are. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, I'm not just saying this so that I can profit, you guys could benefit from a reading from your favorite reader. Just to ask them like what's going on, like what you need help with, or like what you need to work on, messages that Spirit wants to give to you. I feel like these are questions that can benefit you in this time of your life if you are resonating with this reading. And I get that mainly because the Green Tarot, it says, ask others, including me, to help you, instead of trying to do everything yourself. So don't be afraid to ask for advice. There are people out there who want to help you, and who will help you. So yeah, I hope that you like this reading, and I hope that it helped you some way, somehow. If it did, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, then rate it, so it does matter. Anyways, thank you for watching this reading. I hope that it resonated with you, and if it did, leave a comment below. I'm interested in what you have to say about it. If you have any insight or suggestions for me for future videos, let me know. I do read your comments, and I appreciate every one of your comments and kind words towards me. So thank you so much, and I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you in the next video.